right, what's going on, everybody? Oh, wait. I didn't update. Oh, crap. I didn't update the YouTube title or thumbnail. Oh, man. Just realized. God, there's always something, man. Always something. Not quite right. Okay, there we go. Updated. All right, well, not everyone's going to see the update. Hello, early arrivals. That nothing happened. You saw nothing. Shout out to the people on the playback. Haley Miracle, first one in here, followed by Joseph Smith, Raja. I'm just going to say Raja. Lumasi Coco, what's up, people? Dude, whoa. 3 super chats right off the bat like that? Holy crap. One of them being a $5 from Mr. Kingster Slimer. Put a little bit extra mustard on that one for you, man. Dude, thank you very much. Appreciate the 5. Kingster Slimer, thank you. Just with the, what is that? The lemon person holding up. Is that a baby lemon? Is that a lime? Because it's not yellow. Are lemons not yellow when they're babies? I don't know, man. These are life's greatest mysteries right here before us that we're trying to get to the bottom of. Either way, Kingster Slimer, thank you very much for the 5. Les, all streaks come to an end. Thank you very much for the loony. Still appreciate it, man. This close to keeping it going. But thank you. Thank you. It's a Lyman? Maybe it's a Lyman. Alright, Haley Miracle with the buck as well. Haley just missed it. First one in here, but not quite enough for the slap. Saying that was for the slap, not for you, PG. Does this slap an entire separate being at this point? Oh man. The slap is actually a monster. And the beast must be fed, or else everyone... Yeah, that's actually... it's actually terrifying. That someone's just gonna go around slapping everybody left and right. If the beast is not fed. Don't confuse the man, people. Pixie Bell, who's confused? Shane Ramsey with the 2 saying, never trust trains. They have locomotives. Okay, you know what? Haven't even been live for 3 minutes. Shit. Damn it, dude. Why don't you go take a lap around the train tracks? I mean, be safe about it. I'm not telling you to do anything crazy, but just boo, dude. What up, Pete? What's up, Brian? You would hate the book series I'm reading right now. Oh, is it a book with words? Then you are correct. Pete, oh, dude, I can't, just make that noise a few more times. Pete, dude, I still gotta read that book that you recommended. One day it will happen. Never watched Cobra Kai? Is it good? Leave this stream immediately. Not because you aren't welcome here. You're very welcome here, but you should leave and go watch Cobra Kai and then return. Alright, Aurelio, thank you for the 3 loonies, saying, yo, Sappy G, yo, Aurelio, thank you very much for the 3, thank you for the loony plus a toonie right there, man, thank you very much. Thanks, dude. Brian, be honest with yourself, you will never read a book. Listen, if I'm alive for another 50 years, I'll get one under my belt. Okay? I mean, as long as like a meteor doesn't drop out of the sky and knock me out in the next, 10, 20, 45 years, I'll get one under my belt. It'll happen. I could read a book in my lifetime. The boss, thank you very much for the buck saying, BG, I'll be over 700k 6-star shards tomorrow for the next featured. Damn, 700,000 6-star shards. Okay. Have a good stream. Also, it's joke night. It's not joke night. Don't tell people that because it's not. You're lying to them. Don't get them excited. It's not joke night. Matter of fact, it never will be joke night, ever. Unless I lose the worst bet of my life. It will never be joke night. But all right, boss, thank you very much for the buck. Let me go ahead and get a tweet out so that we can get started here. Here's, I think, gonna be the tweet. I have a couple of catalysts expiring, and the tweet is, dearest yet Marvel champions, I currently have one tier 4 basic and one tier 1 alpha, expiring in the next, I mean, it's 38 minutes, but we'll just say 30 minutes. What do I do? Yes, I am now. Okay. Tweet. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I want to use these things. It was for the tweet, but also I need to use them for real. So what do I do with these things? Les, thank you very much for another loony saying, what did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her? Namaste.
Man loves beans.
Guys, I can't stress enough how much tonight is not joke night. Boo, dude! You ain't gonna stay. You're gonna go for a lap. Boo. Cakes or Slimer said it over another bug saying, yo, yo, brain, the only book you ever read is a Captain Underpants book. Captain Underpants. Anyway, I've got a poll, rank 4 APOC or Kitty, both duped, for Paragon when Wednesday comes. Kind of know what the verdict will be, but I'm curious for what the chat thinks. You know, actually, I don't know what the verdict will be on this one. We'll see here. I mean, I know which champ is, like, more stupid. All right, hold on. Who to rank for? Kitty, APOC. Hold on. We put both awakened. Here we go. Who to rank for? Both awakened. Kitty, APOC, go. This will be an interesting one. Maybe it'll be a landslide in the favor of one, but I don't think so. I think it'll stay fairly even. We'll see, though. We'll see. The problem is someone... Oh, wait, what? It's called Children of Time. Oh, it's one of those time books. Is that like the TV show? The far future, some scientist lady wants to make a new alien race of hyper-evolved monkeys. So they make a nanovirus to expedite evolution and make super monkey. Only problem is someone sabotages the expedition and all the monkey burn up on re-entry to this planet. But the virus doesn't, and neither do the spiders. Oh, really? So we get super smart, hyper-evolved giant spiders. This is why I don't read books. What the hell is that, man? Screw that. Okay, this vote, like I thought, pretty close. Pretty close. Right now it is 43%, 57%. I'm not even going to say who's in the lead. Can you guys see it? I can't ever remember if you guys can see the current poll before I hit end poll on it. I think you guys can, right? Love APOC, but I love Kitty more. Yes, we can see. Okay. I thought so. All right, well... I think we're going to hit end poll. We've got 80 votes. It's very split. 44% Kitty, 56% APOC. And that is dealer's choice right there, if I've ever seen it. who do you want to go with? You know, it's gonna be up to you, not up to me, nor is it up to the people. I'll say this much: I think Kitty is the more OP champion, where you know, if you know how to play her, you can just do silly things that this game was probably never meant to do. Kitty, I mean, not even probably, I'll say for sure, the devs, I think they've said in the past that they, like, if the rebalancing program was a thing, then Kitty would have been nerfed, right? I think Hercules and Kitty would have been nerfed, something like that. But the program didn't exist at the time, so these champions exist as we see them. So yeah, very busted champ. That said, APOC is really awesome too. He's a more standard champion, which some people will like rather than having a different play style. He gets to buff up the different mutants. He gets to just have an awesome special too that just the animation goes forever until you drop kick someone in the face for 1,000,000 damage. It's awesome. Ooh, what is this? Is this a Cat Bay raid? Hashtag beard gag. Sup, BG? Just streamed for the first time again since May. Dude, welcome back, man. Cat Bay, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? One of my fave people in the MCOC community right here. It's good to see you again. Okay. Kingster Slimer, yeah, good luck with your decision. All right, Aurelio, thank you for the 3 Looney saying I made a new account, and all the champs I got were... Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, well, all the champs one got were, but I'm assuming that's I. Maybe. 5-star OG Thor, 5-star both Trash Capybarakas, Dag, and Psylocke, but I also got Warlock. Oh, there you go, dude. Warlock will carry you for a long time. That's one of the best new champs, or best champs to get on a new account challenge right there, so yeah. Awesome. Dude, thank you for another 3 loonies. The Buffalo Collector sent it over, Buck, saying it beat the Grandmaster today. Hey, nice. Hell yeah. Buffalo Collector, better than the Collector. Awesome, man. Christian sent over too as well, saying, BG, could you pop into Twitter possibly? I can. I was about to say no, but I had no reason to. It's just going to be a terrible joke. Hold on, what is this? Hold on. Frojo. Why is Horror Shorts Party using your likeness in their videos? I'm about to get paid. That's me. Oh, man. All right, hold on. Let me see. Where is Christian? Okay, not joking this time. I don't know if I see a tweet from you, dude. I don't have a tweet from you. I got nada. I'll check back in with you in a few minutes, but so far I got nothing. Okay, we got to decide on using these catalysts. We're running out the clock. Be a good man. Felt good to be back. Me and Abdo were grinding out incursions. Okay, went really well. Made it to zone 25, minus 15 zones. I was gonna say, like, what? 25? Okay, minus 15. You know what? Take that, man. It's good enough. It's good enough. All right, let's see. It's only a tier 1 alpha and tier 4 basic. We don't need to think about this too long. Let's go ahead and just rank up a little 5-star. Let's flip it around. Maybe I should get this Nimrod. Well, he's already higher rank. I want to rank someone that's lower. Let's just go. I mean, hold on. Let me see. What level is he right now? let's rank up that penny there for some reason. I don't know. It's just 5 stars. I don't know why I'm stressing the decision at all. How's my ISO looking? Yeah, we got all this garbage ISO. Actually, do I have tech ISO in the overflow? I've just been like selling ISO like crazy. I do have tech ISO in the overflow. Okay, we'll use that. And just get rid of this real quick. And let's claim this real quick. Let's go back to the champions. Mass rank up time for 1 rank at least. I should not have claimed as much as I did. I just realized. Because I didn't want to even take her all the way to rank. You know, whatever. Let's just do that. Do that. Get rid of some of that ISO. All right, let me go ahead and claim stuff out of the overflow real quick. Good. Good. Okay, problem solved. Moving on. Let me see here. Hold on, Christian. Oh, Isaac. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have a tweet from you then. All right, let's see. BG, you're looking for some war/BG offensive rank up advice. I've kept it to just techs and skills. FYI, I'm not a good ghost player, at least in the way most people play her. I run suicides. Thanks, man. Okay. Well, let's see here. So the focus is war/BG offensive rank up. Okay. Let's see. I mean, there's only like 1, 2, maybe 2.5 champions on this page that stand out at the moment. Those I would say are Mole Man. Korg is like mostly as a defensive option, but still good to include in a deck. If you throw down a defender, kind of frees up someone for you to attack with a lot of times. So still worth considering. And then the half is Fury here, but unawakened, I wouldn't bother. Let's see. Oh, by the way, Rocket's getting a buff very soon. We don't know how it looks yet, but something to keep in mind for the very near future. As far as this screen goes, I would say Killmonger, again, he's more of a defensive play. How is Hulkbuster? He's not good in Battlegrounds, is he? He's more of just like a questing champ, at least as far as I know. I haven't seen anyone use him in Battlegrounds. Iron Man Infinity War kind of needs to be awakened as well, I would say. He still slows people down even without the awaken ability, but I still wouldn't touch him without being awakened. Okay, so yeah, I would say Mole Man is the pick if you're looking for something more offensive. It's gonna be Mole Man out of these 2 pages of champions right here. So, but yeah, shout out to the honorable mentions that I already mentioned. Guardian, was there Guardian? Did I miss Guardian too? Oh, well, he's unawakened. I think that's why I didn't even register him, because there's a couple that are like solid but need to be awakened, and yeah, I wouldn't go with him unawakened. Yeah. Oh god, Hulkbuster's okay, not terrible, but there are a lot of better tech champs. Okay. So I was thinking, it's like he's kind of tanky, kind of has good damage, but it's not phenomenal damage. Did I just say phenomenal, like Abominable Snowman and phenomenal at the same time? I think I did. He's not a phenomenal snowman or whatever I said. And defensively, it's kind of the same situation. He can survive for a while, but he's not the tankiest. It's not like he has a hard special 1 to dex or hard defensive mechanics to deal with, things like that for the most part. So Still not a bad champ to have ranked up at your disposal if you're like, oh, I don't really like Mole Man. Hulkbuster is solid for plenty of things in this game. All right, anyway, let's go dump some energy. Let's do that. All right, Les sending over another loony saying, how do you tell if a vampire is sick? See if he is coughing. Doesn't even deserve the laugh track, dude. Nothing but crickets. Boo. Oh my god. Doesn't even make sense. It was just coughing in the sentence, but it does. Boo. Boo. All right, let's go ahead and grab these potions over here. They better not pull the switcheroo on the teleporters. Okay, good. Didn't check beforehand. So how you been, BG? Feel like it's been a while since we caught up. Cap A, for real, dude. I've been doing nothing but singing show tunes, man. Been missing out. We've been singing, you know, a lot of Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I don't know. All right, anyway. By the way, you're one of my favorite people in the community as well. Thank you for the kind words. Aww. All right, let's start this up though. Wait, it's master. What am I doing? Let's just auto fight. No input needed. My champ's gonna handle this. The phenomenal snowman is the abominable snowman's brother that went into showbiz. Great magician. 10 out of 10 would see again. There you go, dude. Holy cow! Maybe my champs can't handle this. No, we're good. All right. Okay. Just a reminder, guys, don't use all caps in the chat and don't spam. You're gonna get timed out. Please don't do it. Will send it over to them Australian bucks saying, tweet por favor. Okay, let's see. Will, what do we have here? IBG, not sure if you remember, but 2 weeks ago I asked for rank advice for 7.1. I finished 7.4. Nice. In a couple days, a couple days ago, and I'm looking to push into Act 8 in the near future. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Good old Mr. Rinshra there. I don't know if you're asking for more advice here in showing the champs. I haven't stepped foot into Act 8, so I don't really know what's in there. So I don't know if I'm really the best person to give you advice on Act 8. But maybe you're not looking to give advice because these are just your top champs. They're all ranked up already. So either way, man, good stuff. Good progression. Awesome. I think Demiok sent over something, and because I don't allow him to send a super chat, I contractually have to check out his tweet. Let's see. Pull the tier 5 class catalyst from Rifts and pull the tech. Demiok do good. 4th rank 3. Let's see. Okay. 4th rank 3. Go with Ghost. Unawakened, but that's okay. Ghost still strong. Demiok do good. Grats, dude. Alright. Joe Bob sending over $7. Joe Bob, thank you, dude. Saying, Beans, my teeth are rotting from all these sweet candy crystals. Won't you have some too? Happy birthday, tweeters, please. The candy crystals. Well, I've been going to the dentist a lot lately. And by a lot, I just mean like the recommended amount every 6 months. And, you know, my teeth were in kind of bad shape about 1.5 years ago or something. Maybe 2 years ago at this point. They're all good now, so I don't think I should be getting into the candy crystals. But I don't know if I have a tweet from you, Joe Bob. No, I got nothing, man. Is your Twitter account set to be publicly viewable? Did you tag me in the tweet? You have a different name on Twitter, and let me know what's going on. I'll check back in with you in a few, but I don't think I have a tweet from you. All right, easy. Sent over. By the way, it's not my birthday, you son of a. Easy. Sent over $1.50 with the black cat. Is it Halloween yet? Uncle, if you like IO Bomb, he's a great champ. Scorpion is good too, but those two champs do different things. This is true. What did Uncle say? Hey, BG, rank advice if you could. I-Bomb versus Scorpion. I like I-Bomb's playstyle more, but my alliance says I should just keep practicing with Scorpion. And then I just got Agent Venom. Crap. Thoughts? Forget Agent Venom. Agent Venom is fun with all the synergies and stuff like that, but there's so many modes where you can't use Agent Venom at all. He's a luxury rank up when you just have everything else that you need and all that. And I mean, like... And to be fair, you could go with Agent Venom if you wanted. I'm just saying, in general, I don't recommend it. Just know that it's not really a progression play going with Agent Venom. It's a luxury play. He's fun as hell, powerful as hell, but in general, because he can't be utilized everywhere else and all that, yeah. Between I-Bomb and Scorpion, that's a tough one. It really does come down to personal preference. Scorpion's newer, he's flashier, he probably has stronger overall utility compared to I-Bomb, I would say. But I like I-Bomb better too, and I would still pick I-Bomb over Scorpion. So, there you go. Just as a personal preference thing. I definitely biased from my part, you know, when you help design a champion, I think you're obligated to, you know, maybe to stick with that champion or something. But what can I say, man? I like his kit, so yeah. Doom, you got this, friend. Don't try to... Oh, man. Doom. Oh, please. That was actually good damage, even through the block. Okay, easy. I'm sure that wasn't your actual message. Let me see here. Brain, I've been thinking about Fraggle Rock for Battlegrounds. Seems like he'd do a bit... Wait. Seems like he'd be a bit of pain defender. He's not super hard, but you do have to spend a lot of time baiting out specials and slows the fight. I mean, if you already had him ranked up for Prestige and you didn't have a complete deck, so my situation, maybe he'd be worth including in my deck or something. But I couldn't see cutting like a real battleground champion for him ever. No way, dude. Because like there's so many champions that can take him down quickly. And you're gonna finish those fights with like full health too. I would say screw that. I don't know, man. I would say screw that. Unless you could bait out, like, get someone to blow their Archangel on that fight. And then, you know, just make the sacrifice play where you know you're going to lose that match. And then maybe they take that with... Like, I don't know. That's the sort of plays you'd be making with him. But against someone with 30, like, capable champions, you're just playing at a disadvantage with him in the deck. I think, okay? I haven't tested. Sometimes stuff like that, you don't know until you try it. But that's my thoughts on it, at least. Could be wrong. Okay, hold on a sec. Joe Bob, did you ever say what's going on with the tweeters? At Deep Damon sent about 5:30 your time today. Oh, okay. Well, that's part of the problem there. I don't usually scroll back too far. Hold on. Okay, let's see. All right, recently got some sweet pulls from the Candy Calves. I bought 30 so far. Figures just after I maxed my 5-star torch. My roster is growing. I've got a long way to go still. Okay. These are just from the calves, you're saying? Dang, dude. That's pretty awesome. There was a second tweet as well. Hold on. Let me see. By the way, if you have 2 tweets, you could just attach it by commenting on your own tweet. All right, let me see here. When do you think is a good time to focus on 6-star or 5-star for rank up resources? it kind of happens naturally. You just rank the best champions that you have, you know. Like 6-star Torch might be the best champion that you have, so you focus on him. You know what I mean? But you don't just say like, oh, I have a 6-star to rank up, so now I never look at 5-stars again. Nah. You just rank up the best champ for what you need in that moment. So, you know, you rank up Torch, but then after that, maybe you're like, okay, my next best champion. Oh, you already have a 5-star Torch maxed out too. Okay. Well, only start investing in this Torch when you could take him to rank 3. Until then, keep using the 5-star. But just as an example, maybe your second best champ was Hyperion or something like that. So boom, you're back to the 5-stars. And you kind of bounce back and forth between the two until eventually all of your next best rank ups are 6-stars. And then you pretty much exclusively focus on the 6-stars. So yeah. Wait, what was the rest of this? I'm just starting 6.2. I want to stay focused on story and event quest. Maybe some solo incursion. No active alliance. And not feeling PGs yet. He has been playing with Moo Man. He's great. All right, awesome, nice. Yeah. By the way, that was just an example as like Torch here. You do have a couple other good champs here, in you know, Mr. Negative. Although I can't recall if he needs his Awaken. Rintra, although his Awaken ability is pretty nice, but you can still play him on Awaken. So yeah, you've got a couple other champs there. But yeah. Is that Last Zardid here? What's up, Last Zardid? It said, hey, BG, Thursday night at dinner, girlfriend 7-year-old asked me what the most dangerous shark was, and I said, the loan shark. So naturally received an email from his teacher Friday morning. Oh, man. With positive? Is it a positive email? I mean, that's the truth right there. That is the most dangerous shark. More people die to a loan shark than I'm sure any other shark. All right. Easy sending over. No, wait. I already read that one. Okay. All right. Eric Nelson sending over to saying tweet and comment. Okay. Let me see. Well, bananas, with the mass influx of 6 stones, I don't even need to worry about my rule about 6-200 every rank 4 I have, because it's so easy now. But with the assumption that I can make my way through this final Eternity Pain Colossus will be my 12th rank 4, and I have my next already lined up, huh? Okay. Mr. Fury, next in line. Okay. I'd say that's pretty solid. Is that going to be... No, I was trying to see if you were doing like 2... Wait, is it going to be 2 of every class type? No, because you'd have 3 science champions here. Okay. Almost, though. Fairly balanced in terms of the classes. Nice, dude. Wait. Just only read my message? Wait, yeah. Just seems like whenever I'm fighting that guy with high health, I gotta be real careful not to let him all of a sudden have an L3. Yeah, sort of. I don't know. There's a lot of champs that can control that power, or sometimes he is cooperative. I don't know. I'm blessed, saying as much as BG likes to laugh at my rank 4 Thor Rags, he's definitely been banned many times and puts in work in my battleground deck. Okay. Offensively and scares people defensively when placed right. Well, there you have it, man. Maybe he is better than I'm giving him credit for. So yeah. Comment? You missed the comment. Okay. If there's a comment, put it like a 1 out of 2 or something like that. I don't know to check for a comment. Because there's nothing that tells me. So yeah. Hit me with a 1 out of 2. So I know to go down. Okay, let's see here. So 6 ranked 4s chosen, and the order now, some people think I shouldn't plan so far ahead. I'm one of those people, but I don't care. I enjoy thinking ahead. Thoughts, my next 6 ranked 4s, and how scary is my battleground deck could it be looking? Well, this is the problem. This is why I do think it's a good idea to not plan so far ahead. Is we don't know how scary your battleground deck is gonna be, because we don't even know what nodes you're gonna be using by the time these champions get ranked up. That said, we can kind of count on, you know, some of them being good. Archangel, Rintra, these are champs are probably gonna, you know, stay strong and all that. But yeah, we don't really know for sure. Good looking champions, of course, but I'm definitely one of those people that I'd say don't plan so far ahead. Or at least allow yourself the ability to change those plans. It's good to like pick out champs you're excited about, but the flexibility is a great thing to have. Alright, Hussein sent it over a euro. Thank you, dude. Saying happy birthday. Oh my god, it's not my birthday. Hashtag Messiah for mod. Hashtag be cool like Brian. Well, that's true. I can't be mad at you. Everyone should be as cool as me. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, thank you very much. As always. Androx Multi, thank you for the buck as well. Saying BG Transformers Forged to Fight mandatory free to play new account challenge when? So, did I hear that game is shutting down? What's the Madrox Multi? Give me the details on that. Because I think that game is shutting down, right? Hit me with the details. I'm gonna look for a follow-up from you in a minute here. I said in super chat. Oh man, you did say in super chat. Okay, all right, fair enough. You did say in super chat. I must have just focused on the tweet part. All right, Messiah, send it over to Audie. Messiah, thank you, dude. Saying I'm only here so I don't get fined. Hashtag Messiah for Godmod. Hashtag I'm a tell. Hashtag just cause she ate home don't mean you safe. Hashtag bald man isn't bald. That's the secret. Is that the secret? Listen, that's no secret, my friend. That has been the success story that is my multi-trillion-dollar company, the greatest bald cap company to ever exist, that ever will exist. But dude, Messiah, thank you very much for the 20, dude. Appreciate it, man. What is this full team of science champs? I've got annoying. Full team of science champs. Who does that? Kind of monsters. Messiah, thank you, dude. Kevin Gross with that new member. Dude, thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. I think that actually is first time member, if I'm not mistaken. Dude, thank you. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Along with all these custom kick-ass emojis. Thank you very much. Alright, Mr. Miles. Get out of here. Thanks, dude. Shutting down January 13th. Wow, they announced it fairly far ahead of time. That's good that they did that. Still sad to see. Like, it sucks because if you're a fan of a game, you never, like, that's the last thing you ever want to see is that game getting shut down. So yeah, that's a bummer. At least they're announcing it ahead of time, though. Dang, man. Dude, what's left for Kabam? I mean, I guess they did come out with a new game. They've got some other game, Shop Titans, I think is the name of it. I don't think that's the type of game that any of us play, though. That seems much more like a very standard mobile sort of game. Whereas I feel like MCOC and even Transformers were a little bit more than the average mobile game, you know? Probably the same for Mirrorverse. Alright. Let's go, Mr. Piggy. He's gonna die to this special, right? Please? Oh, God. Oh, God. Am I dead? No? That didn't deal much damage at all. Okay. We good. Okay. Yeah, Kevin, thank you again for that that new member. David Sai sent it over another 50 as well. Saying, I say knees. Next game is a poll. And I will not say it. Or unless someone tells me to. I know your real secret. # Hashtag on is that what is that? Is that like only I can say or something? Dude Messiah, thank you very much for the 50. We may have to do a poll for next time. I agree. We should have done a poll for the last one when we talked about it. We should have done a poll probably for the last 2. We'll do a poll, but it's a 1 crystal poll. Is only going to be a 1 crystal poll. Only 1? Oh, maybe it was only 1. Oh, yeah, definitely only 1. Hashtag only 1 can say. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Just missing the Y. It threw me off. Okay. We'll do a poll for next one. We're gonna do it. For 1 crystal edition and only 1 crystal edition. Dude, we're already halfway to next month as it is. It'll be here before we know it. Time moving way too fast. MCOC game is still definitely going to make a lot of money for sure. Yeah, absolutely. This game still rakes in the dough. If anyone's worried about MCOC shutting down, you don't have to worry about MCOC shutting down. This is the game that the company exists for. Like, this is the game that's carrying the back of you know, it's carrying the entire company and raking in millions. More people are still getting hired to work on this game. People from the community, all that stuff. So yeah. But it is always a bummer to see other games get shut down. Let me see here. 1 Transformer movie since 2017 versus 1 billion hours of MCU content at the same time is tough to sustain new and continued interest in a franchise, probably, plus inflation. Well, I mean, the thing is, Transformers is a big franchise, of course, right? But Marvel, like, Marvel is, what would you guys say the difference is? Like, how many X? Like a 2X, 3X, 10X, 50X? Like, what is the scaling difference between Transformers and Marvel? Because it's massive. It is a huge difference. And then the other thing is, that game was a clone of this game. I still remember when that game first came out, and people who were playing, MCOC were excited to check it out. And I'm like, why? It's the same game. And everyone, like all the other YouTubers downloaded it. And like, dude, I mean, fair enough, by the way. I've nothing against other people downloading other games. It was just like, I couldn't imagine wanting to play another game that was like an exact replica of this one. Just with different characters. It's not an exact replica, to be fair. And honestly, I might actually do some sort of new account challenge in that game with it shutting down. It has like a Z axis, so instead of just swiping left and right, you can swipe up and down, I think, right? Which is kind of interesting. But a lot of the other stuff, it's an MCOC clone for sure, just with a little bit of new features. They actually had some features like ported over from that game to this one. I'll never forget, we never used to have percentages in the health bar. That actually started in Transformers, and like they brought that over here. There weren't that many features that got brought over. There was, I don't know, maybe a couple others that I can't think of off the top of my head, but they were using, they took some lessons from MCOC that they could input into a new game like that. So, all right, dude, who puts Warlock in the arena, especially this Warlock that's being kind of passive, kind of funky AI? He's got like map 5 AQ AI right now. Get out of here, dude. Nobody wants to fight you, man. Okay, Messiah sent over 20 more. Dude, Messiah, thank you. Saying, no, I want a poll for me being mod. Messiah, you know that ain't gonna happen, man. We'll do a poll of which crystal to add into the pile, but we still need to see one blue border for one blue name. There is no poll on if someone becomes a mod or not. Not happening. I am the ruler of this universe, of this pretend universe, and the only way to become a mod, right now at least, is to pull out that 6-star. Hey man, the streak has to end at some point, right? Speaking of streak, someone saying sorry about your Mariners, BG. Dude, they went 18 innings. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Bummer to see that they're unfortunately out. RIP. But hey, man, one of the best seasons. I've been following the Mariners my entire life, and you know, is is the best season since I couldn't even tell you when, man. Like 2002 or something, you know. Great season. Well, it's Demioc's bedtime. Nighty night all. All right, Demioc, have a good one, man. Have a good one. What have I missed? Pixie Bell, so much. First off, Abby Doe took his pants off. Just kidding. He was never wearing pants. At least I hope not. Abby Doe, you wearing pants? It just made me hate the Astros more. Like, they could have made it easier on us, but no, they had to prolong the agony as long as they could. Oh man, just toying with their food. Is that what you're saying? Shorts? You're wearing shorts? Okay. Mariners gave the fans 2 games for the price of 1 and 0 runs. Yeah, crazy. For anyone just tuning in, I don't actually care about baseball. I'm sorry. I have some, you know, I have some friends that like the Mariners. Of course, living in Seattle now for God, how long have I been here? For like 5 years. So I know a little bit, but that's it. Baldy's favorite sport is baseball. Okay, so on a serious note, I did play baseball for a while. I mean, we've talked about this, but you know, not everyone was here for it. I did play baseball from age like, God, I don't know, man. I mean, as young as I can remember, I was I don't know, man, maybe like 4 or 5, had a mitt in my hand, just playing catch or something like that before you could actually play like on a team. And then played t-ball, played little league. I played up until I was 12 or 13, and I somewhat enjoyed it at times. Oh my god, dude, who did this? Which one of you monsters put Penny in the arena? Oh my god. Anyway, I somewhat enjoyed it at the time, but like, I don't know, man. I think I enjoyed it just because it was like, I didn't know any better, you know? As a kid, it was like the funnest thing I did up until that point in my life, aside from video games. Because I just hadn't tried many things in the world yet, you know? So I was like, oh yeah, this is fun. And then I realized like, oh no, I don't actually enjoy it too much. Plus, you know, when I was younger, I had more fun positions, I would say. So I was like, I think it started out as a catcher. So, you know, you're involved in every single pitch of the game. You're not just standing around doing nothing. And then played first base. So, you know, that's a little bit more involved than a lot of the other positions. And then eventually went to third base. And that's when I really started just not having a good time because I couldn't tell you, how many pitches went by before I even did anything at all. And it was mostly just standing around or sitting around when we weren't even in the field. And it was just, I just didn't enjoy it. So, when you were younger, your lack of athleticism mattered less is what you mean, right? I don't want to say I was like a super athletic kid, but I was fairly athletic as a kid. I was in better shape up until I don't know what year, but I've got like home footage of me being real thin and stuff, and yeah, man, even when I got out of like traditional sports, I still rode my bike every single day. And that was just way more fun, man. Building like dirt jumps and stuff like that. Or wooden ones even. This is like infinitely more fun. Also scarier for breaking bones than playing baseball, but damn, dude, it's a lot more. I enjoyed it a lot more. Anyway. Ain't no way of Merc advertising. Is someone advertising? I can't tell. Okay. I'm just gonna time out that person instead of banning because I can't tell if they were saying that they did it on their own accounts because they didn't really say a way to like contact them to do it for you or something. Either way, if that was like their legitimate pitch that they'll knock out Abyss for you in 5 hours, your account will 100% be banned. Not only is paying anyone to play the game for you, or even having them do it for free against the terms of service, just a reminder, people, because, sometimes we got some new people in here. Stay away from all that stuff. But if you can do the Abyss 100% in 5 hours, you're also using mods to get through the Abyss that will get your account permanently banned, even if there was a failure to detect someone else playing on the account for you. Like, God, never ever, to the new people in here, never ever trust anyone on your account. It is a shady world, and if someone is willing to, break the terms of service to get your money, well, they're also willing to do it faster by using cheats and hacks, because who cares? There's no risk for them. They get your money. Who cares if your account gets banned? They don't. I don't think it's advertising. I was messing from my side. Okay. Well, I hope it was. All right. Well, I only timed out. We didn't permaban or anything. So anyway. You could have Lance Armstrong and sell all the cyclist bald caps. Oh man. The race for the cure sort of thing. That's kind of a messed up joke right there, man. When Brian was young, he looked like a pencil with a top or 90% head. What? I mean, you're not wrong. I've always kind of had a big head, so. You can never see, they say keep your eye on the ball, and you were like, yeah, sure thing. That's true. I couldn't really see, and yet I was not bad. My hitting ability definitely got worse and worse as I got older. I really couldn't see the ball to like hit. But when it came to, catching, I was fine somehow. I guess just like being in front of the ball. And that includes like both as a catcher or like in the outfield catching a fly ball or something like that. Never had any problems with that. That was always fine. I guess as long as I saw like a blurry object coming at me, I was okay enough. But yeah, hitting was that became really difficult for sure. I don't know, maybe I would have enjoyed it more if I did that, but I also, it's not like I never hit or something like that. It was just hard. So, change of subject, I decided to get Stream Deck mobile free trial, and I'm pretty excited to figure out all this stuff. Gonna be cool to learn and add new stuff to the streams. No, it's really not that hard to figure out, man. Yeah, anything new, of course, will take you a little time of playing around with it, but it's really not too hard to figure out. You just have a button, and kind of similar to like, I mean, the same way that you have like your big D, right? Where you could just like click a button to reveal that or hide it. That's all it is really, is like, instead of having to click that button with a mouse, you can do that with the through the Stream Deck, where it's just a more dedicated button and you can have like graphics and easier, quicker to find. And then you could really get into it and have like multi-actions type stuff, but I don't have any of that stuff. I just have all single stuff where if I hit a button, something happens. That's it. When I say multi-button, so like, I don't know, like a screen transition and then something else flies. I don't know. It just always felt unnecessary to me, for what I like doing at least. But yeah, man, have some fun with it. Experiment. Your big D in quotes. And don't worry, I bet you're good at baseball. Half these guys don't even play. Oh, I'm pretty trash right now, I'm sure. But just as a kid, I was good, you know. Like I said, I mean, I was doing it from, you know, as young as I could remember, younger than I could remember. Because my brother also played baseball, you know, and he's a little bit older than me. So, of course, anything that my brother was doing, I also wanted to do, and go to his games. And I never ever enjoyed watching baseball. Never watched a game of baseball in my entire life. I've been to baseball games and still never watched a game of baseball in my entire life. When I went to my brother's games, there was like other kids there. I guess other like younger kids of older kids that were playing. And we would just play like running bases or something like that, which was kind of like a little bit like a monkey in the middle sort of game. Thought I always had to buy one for a couple hundred, but the mobile option for free trial and then like $25 a year seems like a good way to start out. Yeah, absolutely. What is this sigh over here, Clarissa? That's all the girls say to you, Abdo? Abdo said, don't underestimate my incompetence and learning difficulties. All those words put together did not sound right. All the stuff I was saying? Yeah, probably not. Simon probably just had a field day. Anytime you say the word position, you know it could be taken the wrong way. Mr. Website Man, is that me? What's up, Taylor Post? Do you have any experience with Python or any other software that deals with code? I mean, sort of. Yeah. I was coding in Python. I was coding in mostly Python and JavaScript were the two that I did the most with. Not the only two, of course, but yeah. Python was the framework that I was working with. Was Python based. So yeah. That said, you don't see a website before you, do you? So I am not the person to ask for advice when it comes to any sort of programming stuffs. But I mean, I still remember a lot of the basics. If I was given like a very brief test, I'm talking very brief, for beginners, I might still fail it. But I would be like, oh, yeah, if I just had like a 5-minute refresher, be like, oh yeah, okay, I get these. I get this concept. Yeah. Do this. Easy. But I don't know, I could, here's my problem with coding was less that I don't know, like I understood like the tutorials that I was going through, but I could somehow never translate it into what I wanted to do. And that was always my problem. Is I understand as I'm going through a tutorial, now I want to make a thing. Damn. Why is the thing I'm trying to make not working? Go to Stack Overflow, search through some stuff there, maybe find something, maybe not, then make my own post. Hey, this is what I'm trying to do, blah, 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 blah. Lots of details, dude, Stack Overflow is insane, so helpful. That's the only reason I got anything done. But it was just such an extremely tedious process that had to give up on it. All right, Tig Marty, thank you very much for the 14 loonies, saying good evening, BG, keep it up, one of the best out there to follow. Oh, thanks, man. Funny thing, before I can see your stream, we're now for Marvel Snap. Can't wait to try that new Marvel game. Yeah, man. Shout out to Marvel Snap. I think it's releasing, is it the 18th? I think it's the 18th that game comes out. I don't know if I'll do... I don't know what I'm gonna do if I'm gonna stream that game when it's out. Like I said in like the video that I made for like the initial announcement for the game, I was 100% committed to streaming it if I got some early access. Yeah, because I feel like that would have been like the right thing to do, is like, hey, not everyone can play, but at least, you know, can learn a little bit more by checking out this stream or video or two maybe, or something like that. Plus I had a little bit more time. I mean, I could just substitute in for one of the arena streams, of course, so maybe I'll still do that. But yeah, like once the game is officially released and everything, everyone can try it out for themselves. So I don't know what I'll do. We'll have to see. I'm gonna think about it, but I might stream it. We'll see. Dude, thank you very much for the 14 loonies, though. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, Stack Overflow is awesome. I use it fairly regularly when I have coding problems. Dude, I had like 20 tabs of it open at all times. Didn't matter what I was doing. Did you ever play Halo? Chris and I are probably gonna play here sooner than you get around to Elden Ring. Probably. Not really into Halo. Never really was. Which Halo even? I played like the first Halo on the original Xbox, and I don't know if I've touched a Halo game since. So who knows? Maybe these days I actually would like Halo, but the chances are probably pretty low. I'm not that into first-person shooters as it is. There's only a few that I've really played any serious amount of time in. And by serious amount of time, I mean like, I don't know, more than 10 hours, you know? There were the ones for N64. I don't know if those count, but screw it. We're going to include those real quick. Like GoldenEye Perfect Dark and Duke Nukem 3D. All those games were awesome. PC-wise, though, you know, Counter-Strike. And pretty much every version of Counter-Strike except for CSGO. I've never played CSGO. Team Fortress. What else? Is that it? I feel like I'm missing one. I can't think of another off the top of my head though, so that might be it. That might be it. Never played any of the Battle Royale games. Never played the Call of Duty games. For the most part, I technically played one of the Call of Duties at my buddy's house, but that was for like 30 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I'll play pretty much anything if I'm like there in person, you know. But if I'm given the choice, like, oh, well, actually, okay, so there was a couple more now that I think about it. Like Left 4 Dead, and there was a Time Splitters on PlayStation 2. There was Red, was it Red Faction? There was a game on PlayStation 1 that was like way advanced for its time, where you could just like use rockets to blast holes and like make your own caves and stuff, like dig tunnels that way. It was actually sick, man. Let me see if that was the name of the game. I think this was it. Hold on. Let me grab some images. This game, I would say, was like a technical marvel for its time, because I'm pretty sure it was PlayStation 1. Maybe it was PlayStation 2. If it was PlayStation 2, maybe I'm a little less impressed. Actually, looking at these graphics, I mean, this must have been PlayStation 2, right? This looks way too good for PlayStation 1. Even still, oh yeah, there we go, PlayStation 2. Okay. Can you imagine if this was PlayStation 1? That would have been the craziest looking PlayStation 1 game ever. But yeah, you could like blow holes into pretty much anything. I don't know if these screenshots will show it, probably not. But anyway, it was a great game for its time for that reason. It's PS2, I think, but it was crazy advanced for gameplay mechanics. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Okay. What about any of the Lego games? Never really played any of the Lego games. No. I worked with someone that was, we're just gonna say, older. I don't know what word I was trying to think of, but they were like in their 60s, and this is about 15 years ago. So, oh man, I hope they're doing well. This was like my work mom at the time. And they didn't play any video games except for the Lego games. For some reason, super into the Lego games. And it was the most adorable thing to ever see. It was great. Like Lego Batman and stuff like that, you know? Why would you enjoy this game, Brian? What game? Jimmy Wong channel? MCOC? Or are we talking some of the other games I just mentioned? Can't imagine BG playing a first-person shooter. I'm not good at them. But only because I, don't play them. I feel like the one I played the most was probably Counter-Strike. The one I played the most to try to get good at was probably Counter-Strike, at least. Like CS 1.6 or whatever. I don't know, man. It's so long ago at this point that I can't remember if that was the right number. But anyway, the first game I played, I was like 0-32 for kills. You know what I mean? Just bad. Learning how to use keyboard and mouse controls compared to, an N64 controller or something. And then, slowly got better over time to like a 50% kill death ratio. And then got a little better than that. So it's just like any game where you could learn and get better, but I just don't, it was just something that didn't really interest me that much outside of like that very brief period of time. All right. XD Games sent it over too, saying, yo, how do I get 1 stars? Ooh. You wish they could give you 1 stars. You wish Kabam would give you 1 stars. You don't really get 1 stars outside of the intro of the game. And there are these things called the collector crystals. There's available in the store. I don't recommend doing this. But is it in the featured section? Where are these? No, I think it's like all the way down, right? Oh God. Whoops. Come on, man. There we go. The miscellaneous. Here we go. There's a 1-star crystal over here. It's not worth the units. They're just 1 stars. You know. There's not that many to collect. So if you're really just wanting to like complete a collection just for fun, sure, why not? But otherwise, you know. I'm sure you already know they're just for fun. That's pretty much it though. That's pretty much it. 2 stars have a little bit more to them. 2-star champions, in case you were curious, in addition to, you know, some of the crystals that you'll occasionally get, there's also like Marvel Insider and special events, calendars, things of that nature. But 1 stars, they're really like, they're just done with those. Honestly, I think that they should open up the collection of 1 stars. Dude, I think Kabam would actually make a killing on 1 stars. Can you imagine if they had like a really rare, or maybe not rare, but like maybe it was like a fairly expensive 1-star crystal, where it was like 100 units. Expensive for 1 stars, right? If it was like 100 units, and they opened up the entire collection, so all, you know, 200 plus champions, right? And of course, you're not going to get a brand new champion every time you open up one of those crystals. So, like, how many crystals would you have to pop open to get every single 1-star to complete the collection? Dude, Kabam would make a killing on that. Or a trophy champ as a 1-star. Yeah! Dude, if they released trophy champions as 1-stars, if it was like a 1-star, alright, get this. What, like, they add the Power Glove Thanos as a playable champion, but only as a 1-star. Or maybe the Grandmaster, but like it's baby Grandmaster. Yeah, it's just a 1-star version or something, man. They would make a killing on that stuff. And it wouldn't mess with like the balance of the game, you know, whereas the other stuff that they sell, you know, of course, is going to directly affect the battleground rankings and stuff. And like, of course, I'm not saying to stop doing that stuff, you know, they're but like, I'm just saying it wouldn't really hurt anybody to do this outside of like, I don't know, maybe they'd come off as being greedy, but I don't think Kabam's worried about that. If they're worried about coming off as greedy, then I mean, that ship sailed years ago, right? God Emperor Doom 1-star. There you go. That a regular show reference, BG? A regular I don't know. What show? Is that the name of the show? Regular show? I don't know. If that's it's definitely not a reference to that. If it was the Power Glove thing? Is that what you're talking about? That's a reference to an NES peripheral that was also featured in the movie The Wizard. That was what that was referencing. You said Power Glove. Okay. Yeah. So, dude, Power Glove, I don't know what regular show is, but the Power Glove came out in like 1988 or something. I don't know. Let me see. Release date of the Power Glove for NES. I was close. Came out in 89. And then, of course, I mean, I'm sure it's been turned into a meme at this point. The I love the power glove from the Wizard. Before memes were really a thing. Damn it, I pulled open the wrong browser tab. Here we go. Oh my god, I did it again. Pulled up. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Power Glove, The Wizard. Which is a great movie, at least for its time. Honestly, I haven't seen it in a bit. I would probably still enjoy it to this day, though. Look at this guy, dude. This was like the villain, sort of this movie. Oh, man. The Wizard, a 96-minute commercial for the Nintendo Power Glove. Basically. Damn, dude. The line is, I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. This guy looks pretty badass, dude. You got to admit. Pretty freaking badass right here. Dang, man. This makes me want to take off my bald cap and just go buck wild with a Power Glove, you know? Still have the Power Glove. Sometimes late at night, I put it on. Maximus, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard. Regular show, top 10 Cartoon Network shows of all time. I never really watched much on Cartoon Network. The only thing I ever watched was when they had Dragon Ball Z. That's where I watched it, was on the Cartoon Network. I don't know. I don't think I've ever... I'm trying to think if there were any cartoons that I watched like that were Cartoon Network originals. Is that a thing? What were the commercials I was seeing for, like Ed, Ed and Eddie or something like that? Never watched that show. There was that one dude with the real chiseled chin and muscles, black shirt. Oh man, what was the name? Powerpuff Girls. No, I never watched that. I don't think there was any cartoons I watched on the Cartoon Network. Johnny Bravo. Yeah, that was the one. No Buck Wild. Pixie Belle. Why? OMG, you watched The Wizard? I love the movie as a kid. Of course I watched The Wizard 1,000 times. Used to watch Ben 10 as a kid on Cartoon Network. Don't remember that one. There was another show. One of the voice actors was the older brother from Boy Meets World, Will Friedle. Is that how you say his name? I never remember. Friedle. Damn. Like a spy thing. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Samurai Pizza Cats. I'm old. Never watched that show. Legends of Hidden Temple. Oh man, hell yeah. With Olmec and Kirk Fogg. That was his name, right? I think. The host. The Shrine of the Silver Monkey. But that wasn't Cartoon Network. That wasn't a cartoon. That was Nickelodeon. Dang, does anyone know the show I'm talking about? No, with the... I'm gonna have to look it up. Unless someone says it after... I'll look it up after this match. I need to know. Gotta get back to the past. Enter the Dragon, anyone? You talking about, like... Isn't that a Bruce Lee movie? Or was that like a cartoon? I watched Enter the Dragon yesterday. Dang. Codename Kids Next Door? Is that the name of it? Of the show I'm talking about? Hold on. Let's see here. Crap, this is gonna be bad because I think this guy's done a lot of stuff. All right, it's gonna be white, the background for a second. Prepare your eyes. Don't be staring directly into your phone if you're on a phone. Okay, let's see. Is this guy right here known for... Dang, he's done a lot of stuff. Yeah, he was doing the Batman voice guy. Oh, man. Kim Possible. That's the one I was thinking of. All right, we're out of here. Sorry for the bright background. I used to see commercials for that all the time, but I never watched it. All right. DuckTales. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Dude, DuckTales. Greatest theme song ever. Wonder Years? I watched the Wonder Years, but for like the dad on it scared me. I like looking back on it now, I don't know why I was scared of the dad. It's like very standard dad, but for some reason, just like the tone of the show, I couldn't tell you why, but for some reason that dad scared me. Like just a very standard dad looking back. Like I watched an episode of the Wonder Years maybe like 2 or 3 years ago or something like that, just as like a throwback, you know. Wanted to see if the shows if it was like as I remembered it. Oh, now I remember why. I watched it because there was like a they had like it must have been some anniversary or something like that, and they brought the cast back, you know, and little reunion sort of thing. Had like a you know, I don't remember, maybe it was at like Comic-Con or something like that, little panel thing, whatever it was. And that popped up in my YouTube feed, and I was like, dang, dude, I remember this show. So I watched an episode. I'm like, dang, dude, why was I so scared of the dad as a kid? But anyway. Thought Kim Possible was Disney? Wait, was it? I swear I saw the commercials for that all the time. Maybe I saw it on a different network. I don't know. Yo, BG, what do you call a wizard who falls off the stairs? Tumbledore? Tumbleweed, dude. Boo. Take a lap. You mind? I'm trying to relax over here and you're popping up on my feed. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, get out of your feed. Van Wilder X sent over 50 rupees saying, open my first ever 6-star, Professor X. How is he? That's a great first 6-star to get. Professor X is a beast. He's got a bit of a different playstyle. I can't really tell you a whole lot of the specifics about Professor X from firsthand experience. I've just seen videos of Professor X doing nutty things. You got guys like MSD, who have done crazy challenges involving Professor X. Like, did he use Professor X for his itemless Abyss? Maybe it was just maybe it was itemless up to the collector for that one. I can't remember, but he used them for like a reviveless of the gauntlet, of the Grandmaster's Gauntlet, the first time it was around. Yeah, the champion is extremely powerful. I've been wanting to pull Professor X as a 6-star for a very long time, and just can't get my hands on him. But he is very strong. From what I hear, he takes some experience to really get the hang of his playstyle. So, for that reason, he may not be for everyone. So, you know, try him out for yourself. But either way, at least you got someone that's powerful. Even if you end up not loving the champion, at least you got someone that's powerful. He's also got some really strong synergies. People don't talk about his synergies a whole lot because he kind of gets overshadowed by, you know, APOC was released at the same time, and APOC can turn champs into horsemen. But he does have some pretty strong synergies himself too, so. Rain, are you sure you don't have a 6-star Professor X? Yes. And I didn't have to look at my my roster here to know it. I definitely knew. Oh man, dude, you had me sweating for a second there. Like, do I have a 6-star Professor X? Did I pull this champion? Oh man, Fair BG picked Mojo over Professor X. So that, I mean, that happened long after the fact though. Like, I was looking for the champion for a long time back when I cared about prestige and everything. I was going to invest 6 stones into him and all that good stuff, even though he technically can be played on Awaken and all. It crossed a certain point where I was like, I want Mojo more. But dang, dude, for a second there, you made me think I have a Professor X. I mean, I don't know your account as good as Karate Man, but I thought you pulled him. See, if it was Karate Man that said that, I would have known for sure. I do have Professor X. Oh, man. No, I haven't seen the show, the werewolf show. I'm not going to see it. I just like to keep kind of the discussions about it out of here just because, you know, it's still new. It brings up spoilers and all that good stuff. So, but no. Okay. Let's get back to the arena. Before I was so rudely interrupted by the thought of having a champion that I didn't think I had. Brian, I DM'd you. Check after, you'll laugh. Okay. Will do. BG, I have 104 6 stars. Is it still worth maxing 5 stars for arena grind because I have most those 5 stars as 6 stars, or just 125 all the 6 stars? I mean, how much of an arena grinder are you? If you just grind casually for milestones, no, ranking up 5 stars for arena, I would say, is not necessary. If you're using them to like grind for champions, yeah, still worth, yes. Don't put your like top priority into them. You know, you still put the focus on ranking up champs that you're going to use elsewhere. But if you have any spare resources, yeah, it's still worth investing in champs for the sake of you know, gaining new champions as a result. But if you're just doing it for milestones, no, you're probably good with just your 6 star. BG, how's it going? And guess who just became Paragon? Hey, congrats on Paragon. Choose your favorite DBZ character, hero, and villain. Oh, man, I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched DBZ. I only watched up until they were having some tournament, I remember. The thing about Dragon Ball Z is this. I really liked the show and I wanted to keep watching it. But what Cartoon Network did, like, I don't know how many episodes there were, all right? Just for example's sake, let's say 500, all right? What they would do on Cartoon Network is they would play like the first 40 episodes, and then they'd go back to the start, and I'd be like, oh, son of a, I wanted to see what happened next. And then, you know, they would like start over and they'd play those first 40 episodes, and I wasn't really watching again, but I'd kind of be paying attention to be like, well, maybe this time they'll continue further. So then maybe I'd watch like, one episode a week until they got closer to the point they were at again, and then I'd be watching every day again. And instead of play, they would play until episode 100, and I'd be like, yes, they're continuing on this time. And then they wouldn't, and then they would start over from episode 1, and then they'd go to 120, and they just kind of keep rinsing and repeating that process. And they would really stretch the hell out of that series starting over like that. I don't know if it's because those episodes were like still actually being made or what the deal was, but it was annoying. And I watched up until there was like some tournament. I don't know how many episodes in that was. Well beyond like Frieza and Cell and stuff like that. And it was a more like lighthearted time, I guess. They had some goofy, I guess, mortal character that had like this weird kind of afro to him or something like that. He's a little fat, but like, I don't know, not really. Like a red robe, I think. Anyway, I watched up until that point, and they played out like half of the tournament, and then they reset it, and that was it. I never watched again. I was like, you bastards. I can't go through this again. So I don't know. That was a long time ago. I don't know if my favorite character was probably, I think Goku went to like some planet, and it was like a small planet, so it had, wait, was it a small, I think it was a small planet. It had like some crazy gravity to it or something. That was always their thing, I guess, was like training with insane gravity to make you stronger. It worked, man. I believed it, But like the guy who was like he was like the only guy on his own planet or something like that. I think he was kind of a jokester. I don't remember fully. I remember that being kind of cool. And then like the whole spirit bomb thing, I've said it before, that was the coolest ability they've ever used, and that was against Frieza, I think. Right? I feel like Cell was kind of a cooler, I think Cell was like a cooler villain, so maybe I'll go with him for villain. I don't know, man. This is a long time ago. I'm going back, so probably sound like I've never even watched the show, but since they refresh incursion milestones faster now, wouldn't they refresh champs faster too, or would that make too much sense? Refresh the champions in the crystals, you're saying? Or oh no, refreshing, like, okay, if you throw in your champions, having them instead of a 3-day cooldown, put a 24-hour cooldown or something, that's what you're saying? I don't know. We have access to a lot more champions these days. When they first introduced the incursion system, we didn't really have much. We had, I don't know, a fifth of the champions that we do today to play with in there that were like actually ranked up and good for the mode or something. Maybe less than a fifth if you've really been playing. This is the time it came out. Our rosters have expanded exponentially. So I don't know how necessary it is. At the same time, I don't think it would hurt to lower the cooldowns, even like take away the cooldown straight up. I honestly don't think it would hurt anything if there just was no cooldowns. You had a bad run, okay, start over or something like that. Maybe the devs wouldn't want that, so okay, maybe keep a 24-hour cooldown on it. I don't know. Goku died and went to train with King Kai. Is that the guy I'm thinking of? King Kai's planet? I guess that's the guy I'm thinking of. Yeah, I guess he was dead or something. I don't know. Piccolo son is the only Japanese word I got from watching it with no English subtitles. I'm blessed. Sent over Tucson last 2 to add to the incursion talk. Okay. I'm blessed. Let's see where you're at. Let's see. Definitely with the release of Solo Incursion, my SIG 200 thing will be going to rank 4 next. I still hate the nearly 6-day cooldown incursion champ. Is it that long? Dude, I thought it was like 72 hours. Wow. 6 days. Okay. That's a little absurd. Okay, all right. I take back a little bit of what I was saying. I thought it was 72 hours, and I'm like, what's the big deal? Are you really in there more than 3 days? Okay, that's 6 days is ridiculous. Kabam should definitely look into timer cooldown tokens that you could earn every 5 to 10 rooms or something similar. Man. See, yeah, I think that's the problem. Like, that is something that they would do, right? Is like add a token to refresh your champ. But like, is that really necessary to complicate things like that instead of just having it happen automatically? But that's what happens when you play a game filled with microtransactions. Is like every opportunity is an opportunity to sell you a little something rather than just have it, you know, have the game actually just like be good on its own. You know, just have that one aspect be good on its own. To be fair, Kabam, they've done a lot of good, you know, like quality of lifestyle stuff. And I think it's fine in some instances. So like Alliance Quest, they just added like the little energy refills for that or whatever. I think that's fine. You know, I don't think like they gave us increased energy caps and reduced energy cooldown timers and other stuff before adding something like that, you know? So like no complaints there. But like if they did something like that for incursions where they added an item to refresh our champs, I would just be like, God, why? So unnecessary. But, I mean, it's better than the alternative of having no option and just waiting 6 days. Or spending a lot of units, I guess. Because I guess there is an option, right? It's a lot of units. Oh, it's 120 units! Yeah, I forgot exactly how many units, but... RAB saying 120, yeah. Oh, Abby Doe saying 120 units too. Spent 120 units to get my Herc out of jail today. To use with Cat Bay. Yeah, dude, that's yeah, I don't like that. A long time since I opened uncollected arena crystals. Tried going for gold, but it actually gave me 225 units. Nice. Awesome. At uni, one of the courses I took was social psychology, and the final project we had to do was on gender roles and violence. So my friends and I did it on cartoons. We had to watch over 1,000 cartoons. What? For data, good times. Wait, what? 1,000 cartoons? I mean, you said like how many people? Like 1,000 divided by how many people? Because 1,000 cartoons, like... Well, how long were the cartoons? Now that I think about it, they vary, right? An episode of SpongeBob is 10 minutes. An episode of Dragon Ball Z, I think, was like 22 minutes or something. Even still, though, 1,000. Goodness gracious. 10 to 20 minutes, okay. That's a lot of cartoons. I mean, hey, it's fun, but like, dude, oh man, as somebody who doesn't enjoy watching TV that much, that would actually be painful for me. It was over a few months. Yeah, I'm sure it'd have to be. Because, geez, that's a lot. Like, if it was had to play over 1,000 video games, I'd be like, okay, sure. I have played over 1,000 video games in my life. I don't know the exact number, but I've played a lot. I can guarantee it's over 1,000. Just because I used to play like the little free like flash games online, you know. I would go to a website called Free Web Arcade, and I would just run through, you know, 10, 20 games in a day, just on that website alone. And that's before, you know, that was because it was like my only option. You know, I would do that like out at computers that I wasn't really supposed to be playing games on. And then when I got home, I would be playing console games or like actual PC games that you had to install and all that. And then there were some really cool sites that were sort of hubs for the games that were a little bit more connected. Oh man, I don't remember the one name of the site, but it's where I used to play Realm of the Mad God. Oh, I don't remember the name of the site now. But anyway, I thought that was like kind of a smart idea. They had like their own sort of currency for all these like, you know, free flash games, and you can sort of, you know, buy into that currency and then spend that on the games rather than like directly paying cash for the game. And that way, like, you know how games are where, you know, it might be like an odd amount of money that you're spending, or I don't know, maybe you just didn't want to go through that many transactions. Whereas you can just have like $100 gift card or something like that for the site, and then spend that on, you know, 10 different games or something. And then you know, other sites like Neopets, where, I don't know, maybe Neopets had 30 games in it. I had to have played over 1,000 just like flash games online. Not even counting the console and PC games that I've played. I love that stuff, man. Friv? Is that a site for games? That definitely not. It's not the site I'm thinking of. If someone knows what I'm talking about, I feel like I would recognize the name. I don't know why I'm thinking of the letter K or S. I feel like it started with an S or a K, maybe. A K in it? I don't know. Alright, hold on a sec. Let me just see if I can type in website for Flash games. I mean, I know Flash is like dead now, but Congregate. Bingo, it was a K. Congregate, it still exists. Congregate.com. Here it is. Yeah, this site was cool. This was like the end of the Flash games era, I would say, because then there was also sites like eBaum's World or whatever else. New. Oh my God, what is the name of it? I'm thinking New World or New Balance. That's definitely not it. Anyway, whatever. Done talking about this. I'm sure almost no one in here cares about those sites that are super old. Man. Cool Math Games, was that a website? Newgrounds, thank you. Oh God. Cool Math Games, was that a game though? Coolmathgames.com. Armor Games? Yeah, I think Congregate featured some Armor Games. Same thing with that other website, like freewebarcade.com. I remember Armor Games. They probably either have their own hosting as well, or whoops. This was like before mobile games really took off. Like nowadays, all those games would just be mobile games, and they are to some extent, I'm sure. A lot of tower defense type stuff. Loved those games always. Bro, cool math games got blocked in my school. Dang. Messed up. I don't remember cool math games. I don't think I ever went to that site. Just threw out a wireless mouse that has to be 20 years old. Dang, dude. Got your money's worth out of that one, huh? That's good. Just found a super old Motorola phone. Oh, wait. Were you not using that? You're just finding old tech stuff? Cool Math Games is the best you ever played. Kitty Cannon, not on Cool Math. Kitty Cannon. Kitty Cannon. Doesn't sound familiar, but I don't know. I would seriously just chew through, like, whatever game was there. I would just, you know, click on it, play it for a little bit. If I liked it, I would try to beat it, or not every game was, like, beatable. Some of them had levels and stuff like that, but some of them were just, like, you know, high score type stuff. And then I would move on to the next one in, you know, 15 minutes or something like that. Happy Wheels. I didn't play Happy Wheels, but wasn't that like how PewDiePie got started? Or I don't know if that was the start of it, but didn't he make a bunch of Happy Wheels videos? I remember thinking those videos were terrible. Sorry if you were a fan. There was another guy that made videos on Happy Wheels, though, that was also, like, hugely popular at the time. And I didn't watch these videos either, but I remember thinking, like, oh, this dude is actually, like, really funny. His name was Tobuscus. His channels, they all kind of died because of some scandals. But some of you will probably recognize that name. He had, like, 10 million subscribers on YouTube or something. And I thought that dude was, like, actually really funny. But then, yeah, there was some scandals. I think it ended up not being true. It was one of the, like, you know, someone was accusing him of, like, you know, all the bad stuff that you could do to the ladies. I guess I don't know for sure if it was ever true or not, but I think it ended up not being true. I think like it came out later on, like a year or two later, and really kind of unfortunate. Like, if it was true, then, you know, the bastard got what he deserved. But when it's not true, and like someone goes from having like multiple channels of millions of subscribers, hugely popular, just raking in millions of dollars, to suddenly nothing, life in shambles, you know? Like, God, what a terrible thing to do to someone. To make up a story that actually just ruins someone's whole life like that. Damn. And I think that's what happened. I maybe don't quote me on that, because I don't know the details. Anyway, I just opened up a memory in my brain that I didn't realize this is there. Oh, man. I've seen that happen to a lot of YouTubers. It's definitely happened to some, man. There was like a story somewhat recently where someone made up a story and, like, you know, temporarily ruined this person's life. But then they came forward like a day or two later and said, nah, just kidding, just making it up, just to prove how easy it is to make up. It's like, what the hell's wrong with people? Why would you ever do something like that? It is really easy to make stuff up like that, but, like, you're not helping the situation by being that person, just to prove a point. But had, like, doctored pictures or something. A mega pint? Oh, I'm not even talking about that situation. But I guess all that was some nonsense too, right? But this was just for, like, a YouTuber that I don't remember the size of their channel. Probably about the size of my... Actually, I don't know. Maybe it was a bigger channel. I don't know. It wasn't a name I recognized. I just heard the story. But their channel was like gaining momentum or something like that. And then, yeah, someone tried to create a story. I don't know. Messed up, man. What do you all think of Spot? I haven't played with him yet. Let me know if the... Oh, man, I just realized what time it is. I don't even know if the embargo time is up where people are able to make videos with the champion yet. Let me see here. I can't say the actual date, but okay, it looks like the embargo time is not up yet anyway. Yeah. GG, are suicides worth having on for Act 6 exploration? So you don't really want to think about masteries being attached to content outside of maybe Battlegrounds and Alliance War Defense. When it comes to like story quest, event quest, stuff like that, it's not if suicides are good for Act 6, it's are the champions you are playing to get through Act 6, do they work well with those masteries? It's about the champions more than it is the content. So some champion, like Ghost was the MVP of Act 6 when Act 6 was brand new. Hands down, that's the champion people were using for, you know, Legends runs and stuff like that. Corvus was another extremely popular champ at the time. Both of those champs worked better with those masteries. Oh, I thought I just got some units. Did not. There's plenty of other champions that work worse with those masteries too, though. So it all just depends on which champions you're using. Think about it that way. Les, thank you very much for the loony. Thank you, dude. Saying, oh, we still telling jokes? No! No one was telling jokes, man! Okay, what do you call a priest that becomes a lawyer? A father-in-law. Why don't you go take a lap? Over to Jacoby and Meyer. I think that's a lawyer firm. I don't know. Or down to the St. Peter's. Is that a saint church? Either way, take a lap, dude. Get out of here. Boo, man. Casual Cashew sent it over Buck as well, saying, speaking of Spot, tweeters, please. I did a thing. Involving Spot? What have you done? Casual Cashew. Casual Cashew. Oh, what is this? I got bored and made a Spot thing. I'm no white mummy, though. Okay. This is still cool. Kind of made your own loading screen of sorts. That's cool, man. I dig it. I don't know if anyone noticed. I'm not using... It's like my thumbnails, they always have the loading screen. Like when you first boot up the game loading screen. I'm intentionally not using the Spot one this time. Just on account of how bright it is. Maybe it would actually be better for thumbnails. Maybe it'd catch more people's attention. I don't know. But I'm not using it for that reason. It's a throwback to the Wasp loading screen that we had at one point. Where it was also like pure white. And at the time, I tried to like darken it. But it looked like garbage darkened. So I'm like, I'm not going to try that again. So yeah. I just went with the Spidey one. The Spidey one looks cool. There's probably like a Photoshop version that doesn't have like the little tip, the loading screen tip on it. I probably could have edited it out myself without too much trouble. But I just left it in there too. I covered it up like the first time I used it, and now I'm just like, let's show it. Why not? Okay, anyway. BGBG, can you tell your adoring fans to space other messages to you? Pixie Bell, I think those are your adoring fans, and they just want to be timed out by you. But I can pass along the message for you, sure. Guys, make sure, please don't spam. That said, we're ending the stream either way. So, before I go... Shout out to... Messiah for being tonight's biggest D. Messiah, thank you very much. Thank you to everyone else as well. Yes, the loading screen is blinding me at 1 in the morning. God. I guess they had to do it. It was a cool idea. The Wasp one, they done messed up on that one, in my opinion. But this one, it's blinding, but man, it's kind of cool, so I forgive him for it. Wait, hold on, Abby Doe. I've now found an Xbox 360, a Nintendo 64, and a GoPro. What the hell is in these boxes? Abby Doe, where are you right now? Are you at your place? Are you with your folks right now or something? Or what's... Oh, you're just trying to find the Xbox controller dongle. Okay, to play Halo. Yeah, okay. Well, good luck with that. I actually was trying to find an Xbox controller dongle myself. Maybe like the start of quarantine or something like that. Turns out we had the wrong one for the controller that we had. So we couldn't even use it. Giving up. It's only like $22 for a new one. Okay, anyway, I'm out of here though, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have a great rest of the night.